Welcome back, everybody. Today I am in the wild outdoors of Westchester, PA. It is absolutely stunning out here. I wish you could practice with me in person, but this will have to do for now. This will not be accompanied by any music so that you can just enjoy the peace of the nature sounds that are already happening all around us. So without further ado, let's get into our gentle, slow flow. Go ahead and start in wide child's pose, separating the knees, connecting the toes together, sitting back into your hips, and extending your arms in front of you.
Noticing the pace of your breath. And start to slow it down. Allowing the belly to rise and fall. Expanding on the inhale and deflating on the exhale. If you'd like to set an intention for today's practice, this is a perfect time to do so. Meet me in tabletop position.
On your hands and knees, moving into a few cat and cows, inhaling to drop the belly and look up, exhale to round the spine. Place your right forearm on the center of the mat and draw the left all the way up, allowing your gaze to follow, coming into a twist. Exhale to release that arm, placing the left forearm in the center of the mat and drawing a bow and arrow with the right arm. Twist on the other side. Soaking in the nature sounds. It is so pretty today. And releasing down. Meet me in a standing position at the top of your mat. We are going to continue our warm-up with a classic sun salutation flow. Let's start into Tadasana, connecting the toes together, separating the heels slightly, and bring your hands to prayer. Inhale to draw the hands high, up and a little back. Exhale to flat back over. Taking a couple of breaths here. Releasing any tension in the neck. Let the head hang heavy like a bowling ball. Keeping the knees soft. Step back with the left foot. Lower the left knee. Low lunge. Tuck your left toes, step back with the right foot. Plank position, pulling up through the belly. Breathing slow and intentionally. Building a little heat. On your next exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Untuck the toes. Inhale to press up to half or full cobra. Exhale to tuck the toes, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. Lift in the tailbone, keeping the knees soft, pulling up through the belly. Don't round in the spine. On your next inhale, step the left foot at the top of the mat, lowering the right knee, low lunge on the other side. Tuck the right toes and step up to meet the left foot, folding over immediately. Inhale to draw the arms up high, lift up a little back. And exhale to bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, raise the arms high, reach up, a little back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, step the left leg back, release the knee, low lunge. Tuck the left toes, step the right foot back. Plank position, hold here for a couple of breaths. Exhale to release knees, chest, chin. Untuck the toes. Inhale to cobra. Tuck the toes, exhale to lift the hips, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, step the left foot at the top of the mat, lowering the right knee, low lunge on the other side. Tuck the right toes and step up to meet the left foot, folding over immediately. Inhale to draw the arms up high, lift up a little back, and exhale, hands to heart center. Moving into a warrior sequence, step the left foot back, pivot the heel on the mat, and we'll connect and clasp the fingers together behind our back. Open up through the chest and look up. Keeping your fingers connected, fold over inside your right leg, allowing the arms to fall behind you. Humble warrior. Come up from that and carefully release your clasp. And we'll open up the hips as we windmill the arms open to warrior two. Keeping the knee at a 90-degree angle, right in line with your heel. And straighten the front leg, reach forward, and then rotate to find your hand either on your shin. You can also bring a block for this in front of your right leg. And then we're going to keep the left arm extended, looking up past that hand, triangle pose. Reversing your triangle, bring your left hand behind the small of your back, opening up through the right rib cage. From reverse triangle, we're moving into half moon pose. So I recommend maybe using a block for this, unless you already know that you can balance without one. We'll place the block just a little further ahead of us and find your balance on the right foot here, lifting the left toes, keeping the hips open, and you can reach for the block, stabilizing yourself, extending the left arm high. And you can keep your focus on the mat if that helps, or you can start to look to the wall, maybe up towards the hand, wherever you feel the most comfortable. Keeping the back foot flexed can also help with the stabilization. and carefully release. Great job. Pivot the right toes. We're moving into Malasana. All right, so go ahead and just drop the hips. In the center, we can have the toes a little bit turned out. And then bring the hands to prayer, keeping a tall spine here, pressing the elbows against the knees. We'll just open up the hips a little bit. And you can sway if you like, or just kind of keep still. Either way works. Exhale to lift the hips high, wide-legged forward bend. You can grab your ankles, pull yourself through, or you can always extend your arms through the center as well. Flat back to rise. Great job. Okay, we are moving into half moon on the other side. So if you were using a block, go ahead and bring that to the other side. Find your balance on the left leg. And when you're ready, you can extend the right foot high, keeping the hips open. And stepping that right foot back, great job. Okay, moving into reverse triangle, take the right hand in the small of your back, extend the left overhead, opening up the heart space. Inhale to rise, reach a little bit forward and rotate to triangle, either with or without a block. Inhale to rise, bend at the left knee, close the hips, warrior one. Clasp the fingers together behind your back and draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale to fold over to humble warrior. Rise to release your bind. Step the right foot up to meet the left. Ragdoll.
Roll up through the spine, initiating at the tailbone. Vertebrae by vertebrae, and neck is last.
Awesome. Come to the center of your mat. We're moving into tree pose. I figured it was a good idea since we're in the middle of a bunch of trees today, or at least I am. All right, we're going to start balancing on the right foot, bringing your left foot either to your ankle, your calf, or maybe up to your inner thigh. Once there, pull up through the spine, bringing the hands together, and choose a focal point. I find that helps me with balance as well as meditation. And this would be a beautiful time to kind of come back to that initial intention that you set at the beginning of practice. Bringing some deep intentional breaths. And you can stay here with your hands in prayer, or you can extend your hands high. We call it extending your branches. You can flow them, whatever you like to do, whatever sparks joy for you, to quote Marie Kondo. Yes, I said that. And if you fall out of it, no big deal. We're just coming back into each pose gracefully. And then we're bringing the hands together if they were extended and releasing that left foot. Good job. Go ahead and roll that right ankle out if that feels good to you. And we'll move into the other side. So finding your stability on the left foot, maybe spreading the toes and gluing them to the mat, feeling the earth beneath you, nice and grounded. Keeping the hips slightly tucked can help as well. And then bring your right foot to your desired position. And go for it. I'm sliding because of my leggings. Extending your branches if you like. Draw the hands together through heart center and release the right leg. Great job. Okay, if you'd like to roll the ankle, go for it. And then meet me in a supine position. We're going into a reverse pigeon pose. So go ahead and find a comfortable position on your back. Lift your left leg, bend at the knee, and place the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Lift the right leg, loop your arms through, binding your hands at your right hamstring. Place the left elbow right at the left knee, and then from there you can pull in your right leg towards your chest. to wherever your edge of flexibility is. So whatever feels like a healthy challenge for you. I say healthy because some people go a little bit too far with that. So we don't want pain. If you are a more advanced yogi, you are welcome to extend the right leg and reach for the ankle, pulling your leg all the way towards your chest. So this would be the next variation. And release. Amazing job. Let's switch legs. Extend the right leg, bend at the knee, and bring that ankle to the left thigh. Lifting up the left leg, looping the hands through, finding a bind behind the hamstring. Elbow at the knee, and pull in towards your chest. Second variation, to extend the left leg, reaching for the ankle, and pull in further. And release. Hope that felt good to you. We're moving into a torso twist flow. So what you're gonna do is lift your knees high into a 90-degree angle. We'll extend the arms wide and then take a torso twist with your focus to the opposite direction, and then you'll switch. So it looks like this. Great job. And give yourself a warm hug. You did it. You did such a beautiful job. And you can move into your final Shavasana whenever you're ready. Extending the legs out. Once you're in a comfortable position, softening the muscles in your face, allowing the eyelids to fall closed. Notice the belly rise and fall with your breath. taking note if your mind is wandering. And if so, not judging that, but just allowing those thoughts to pass. And then choosing to come back to your breath and your initial intention. Staying alert in this position. Hopefully you can hear the beautiful nature sounds. Appreciating creation. Finding gratitude for the beautiful world that we live in. And now getting more intentional with your spoken intention. How can you take steps towards that? Whatever it is, whether it's a word, a character quality you're hoping to build within yourself. Maybe an attitude of the heart. Maybe a goal you have. Thinking about what is the next step towards that. Not 5 steps, but just the next one. The next right step. How can you move towards that intention? Without specificity, we may never get to where we want to be. So turn inward and get specific. You can remain here or go ahead and come to one side gently, working your way up to easy pose. I hope you enjoyed the beautiful surroundings of Westchester, PA here. I'm so happy you joined me for this relaxing session. And I really wish you all the best day. I wish you blessings. I wish you peace. And I hope to see you in the next session. If you got something out of this session, would you consider subscribing if you haven't already and sharing it with your friends, as this is a new channel. I so appreciate it from my heart. All my love.